Good evening and welcome to yet another day beating COVID-19. Today I'm on assignment on a night shift, doing some work, and I wanted to revisit the last conversation I had about being essential, being an essential service. And I want to bring the juxtaposition in the thought process that we talked about, the paradigm shifting thoughts. Because as it stands right now, essential services are the services that are in use. Non-essential services are the services that are not given the highest priority. And a lot of the jobs that are being lost today are being lost in the non-essential setup. And the sad bit of it all is that what do you do? How do you come out of this? And today's paradigm shifting thought will be a bit different because, as you can see, I'm at work. And I want to share with you my thoughts about essential service and non-essential service and how you can transition from being non-essential to essential. Number one, what's the difference, first of all? Essential services are the services that are fundamental to the survival of the society. That's a given. Ambulance, doctors, hospitals, supermarkets, that kind of thing. Non-essential services are services that are necessary but not life endangering. So if, for example, you are in the mining sector or in the like an office, an agent, an agency, a kind of thing like that, those may not be considered as essential services. And therefore, most of those non-essential services end up suffering because they don't have work to do. So they lay off their staff and so on, reduce their people. Why? Because a non-essential service most times is usually small and medium enterprise. And they might not have the budget to social distance and renovate their offices and keep their staff for long. Non-essential services are usually support-based. In the sense that the hospitality industry is an essential service for the survival of the tourism industry. So non-essential services to that are like guys who supply hotels. Now, if hotels don't have businesses, then suppliers don't have work. And if suppliers don't have work, then they don't have places to sell. They need to find new markets. So how do you become essential? Now, you can't automatically wake up tomorrow morning and become a hotel or become a stakeholder in the essential service market. What you need to do is build a support network. So for example, if an essential service is a supermarket, then offer support services to the supermarket. So the paradigm is not to become essential, it's combine your essential and non-essential services by turning non-essential services to support services. Meaning that if you want to beat COVID-19 on the economic front, where you have to keep your jobs and you have to keep your staff, then you need to change the way you operate so that you can operate and offer a service essential to the essential service. So for example, restaurants, they only offer takeout service. Offer a service that supports takeout service. What's that? Door-to-door delivery. If you are a farmer or grocery, service that supports the grocery for foodstuffs, door-to-door service. I'm just giving you a simple example of one of those. What about if you are in the work-from-home spectrum? Offer messenger services whereby you can shuttle documents between office bearers in their different homes. What about if you are in the medical sector and you can now seek certification for your Uber to be sanitized and be able to work as a rapid transport to hospital. So all these things are support roles. So if you can make yourself a support to an essential services, you will remain relevant. And that's my paradigm shifting thought for today. Yes, I work in the IT sector and I do some work here and there. However, I do realize that if I don't turn my business into a supporting role where it supports an essential service like security, like hospitality, like essential trade, then I cannot be relevant. So I have to turn my service to become an essential service. I have to support an essential service. So I have to be essential to an essential service. And that's my challenge for all of us today. As you see, I'm on a night shift. It's not usual, I don't usually do night shifts, but guess what? To be an essential person, you have to be essential to an essential industry. Therefore, I'm offering my service, though it's at night, overnight, to be an essential service to this industry that requires essential services. I will not name names, I won't say what it is. It's in the tourism sector. This is Mombasa. We have to try and prep ourselves for the season and get COVID ready and so on. So my challenge is to be an essential service to that, and in so doing, help the industry stand. So if you want to survive to beat COVID-19 on the economic front, be a support to an essential service, and that will automatically tie you to the essential service. Take care. Good night. God bless, and see you on the next one. And I look forward to summing all this up tomorrow and giving you another paradigm shifting thought. Good night. God bless.